Well, Hani Mahmoud is joining us live now from Rafah in southern Gaza. Hani, can you bring us up to date on the latest on the strikes overnight and the current state of the fighting?
Yes, Harry. It just as the world celebrating a new year and with fireworks and festivities everywhere, Palestinians in the Gaza Strip are running for their lives, are looking for places to shelter in and take them as a refuge from the unpredictable bombs overnight in the central area of the Gaza Strip has been pounded repeatedly. But overnight, we're looking at an area that was designated as a safe zone for Palestinians to evacuate to. Namely, we're talking particular about Deir al-Balah city, where a residential home was targeted. A residential home full of displaced Palestinians and evacuees from different parts of the northern part in Gaza City. The reports of 5 Palestinians were killed in that residential homes. On a different airstrikes and artillery shellings at the eastern side of the Gaza Strip, in the central part particularly, we look at more refugee camps being targeted. So far, within the past few weeks, we're looking at cities, we're looking at towns, refugee camps being targeted, and more residential homes being destroyed, more displacement of Palestinians. In fact, as of now, we're looking at a large segments of the population. More than 85% of the population is displaced, and the vast majority of them lives in tents in an open, largely sand area here in Rafah city. On this particular New Year Eve, Gazans are looking for a safer one in which their families will prosper, not buried under the rubble and not wrapped in white sheet.
And of course, Gazans also worried about the state of the aid program, the amount of food and water and medicine. I mean, the World Food Programme has been warning again about the risk of famine. What kind of lengths are people going to find enough to survive on?
Well, Harry, so far we're seeing people queue in line for long hours in different operated and managed UNRWA centers here in Rafah city. But just given the number of centers, very, very small compared to the large number of people who are in need of this help. We've seen them queuing for half a day or sometimes for 2 or 3 days just to register for available assistance. And when we talk about what available assistance, there is just trickle amount of food. We're talking about food coupons and just a small amount of rice, a small amount of bread and cheese just to get them through the days. There are reports about people here living on 1 meal a day, and sometimes they go with their children for 1 or 2 days without any food. The help here is very, very small, but the demand is so great, given the fact that the vast majority of Gaza population has been squeezed in this small sliver of land in the southern part of the Gaza Strip. So we're looking at the infrastructure, the facilities, the available food and humanitarian aid, and look at the large number of people who are in need of this. It's just important to point out that people left everything in Gaza and the northern part, and now from the central part as well, adding more pressure on evacuation center. Literally, they walked away from their homes under the falling bombs with nothing in their hands.
Okay, Hani Mahmoud there in Rafah in southern Gaza. Thank you very much.